Hey there, welcome back. In this video, you will learn how you can send failed payment details and customer information from Instamojo to ConvertKit and Google Sheets automatically. Guys, we all know that managing failed payments can be a bit of a hassle and problematic, but with the power of automation, you can ensure smooth experience for your customers even when the things didn't go as planned. So here I'm going to show you how you can add the failed payment details in the spreadsheet automatically so that you can track your payments, and at the same time the person whose payment just got failed will be added inside ConvertKit in a sequence so that you can send transactional emails or notifications to the customers telling them that their payment just got failed and they can do any specific action after that. So we are going to set up this whole workflow of automation without any coding. So without any further ado, let's get started. To set up the automation workflow, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool. And to reach this page, guys, you can use the link I have pasted in the description. And from here, you can sign up for free and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. So guys, sign up right now from the given link, and after that you can sign in to reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. From here, guys, click on this create workflow button. Here you can provide a suitable name to your workflow. So let me give a name here. So guys, here I have given this name. Now let me click on create button and you can see the workflow page is loading up here. And on this page, guys, you will find the basic building blocks of this automation, which are the trigger and the actions. So our automation work on this trigger and action principle. Trigger is that event which starts the workflow, and the actions are the automated responses of the trigger. In our use case, guys, getting a payment failure inside Instamojo payment page is going to trigger this workflow, and the actions would be to add the payment details in Google Sheets and the customer details in ConvertKit. So when you click on this trigger window, it will ask you to choose your trigger application. So here you have to choose Instamojo for now. Okay. And here you are going to see this trigger event, which is new sale. So it triggers this workflow whenever you got a successful payment or a new dropped off payment. Okay, so it works on both of the events. It is going to work when the payment is successful. So you can create such workflows as well when you have successful payments. Right now, I am creating this for dropped off or failed payment. So the trigger event is same here, which is new sale. Okay. And it will provide you this webhook URL. So on this URL, you can receive the data from Instamojo. Okay, so this URL, you have to add it inside Instamojo's product page inside the advanced settings. So you can just read the instructions written here and follow them. Let me just show you directly. So guys, this is my Instamojo applications dashboard. From here, you can see the product section, okay, where you have already created your products. And from here you can see the payment links. So these are the payment links I have created for my products. So let me just create a new payment link to show you from scratch how you can use payment links. Okay, so I'm clicking on this create new option. Here it will show you if you want to create a smart page or a store product or a payment link. I'm just going to use payment link option, and here I'm going to sorry for the glitch. Here I'm going to choose this smart link option. Okay, and here it is asking purpose of the payment. So let's say you're selling any product. So I'm just going to put here the name of the product. Let's say test. Here I'm going to choose the pricing type as flat pricing. Okay, and here I'm going to, you can enter any amount. I'm entering 10 rupee. Okay, and here you can click on this customize link option after that, and here it will ask you to customize the payment page. You can change the color, collect your customer's information. Here I'm going to choose this smart actions option, and here I'm going to choose this add webhook option under smart actions because I want to send the data of successful or failed payment to my workflow. Okay, so here you can add the webhook URL. So just copy this URL and add it here in this webhook section and then click on done. So this means now from this link, whenever the payment is going to be successful or failed, the data will be sent to the workflow. Okay, so here is the link. The link is ready. You can copy it, open it in a new tab, and you can see this is a typical payment link is going to look like. I've just created it from scratch. I didn't customize it, but you can do all the things. Right now I'm just setting up this workflow and I'm showing you the demo. So now you can see, guys, as we have copied the URL, it started showing waiting for the response of this connection that you have created with Instamojo via this URL. Okay, so this means now you can perform a test submission. Test submission means now I'm going to manually fill in the details of any, let's say, test customer. So let me put the name of the customer as test customer only. And here, let me just put the email address as this, test@test.com. Okay. Here I am putting any random phone number. Okay. This is not original details. And here I'm clicking on next button. And here you can see the payment options. So we have a QR code here, which you can scan and pay. Here you can enter UPI ID, and here we have more payment options. So I am selecting here debit card option, and here I am going to put the data of any random test card. This is not an original card. This is just a random number. And here I am clicking on pay. And because the card was not original, the payment is going to be failed. Here you can see, guys, the result is payment is failed. Okay. So the payment was failed. So let's see in our workflow if we receive the data, and here you can see the data arrives here like this. It is showing status, failed, payment ID was this, link ID, INR, and the amount. But it's not showing the full details of the payment, like we do not have the customer details. Now to get this full details, you can read here in the important note. If you need full details corresponding to any transaction ID, then you can use get payment details action step. Okay, so in this action step, I'm going to connect with Instamojo one more time, and the action event we are going to use here is this one, get payment details. So you will find the action event here, get payment details. Click on connect. From here, select add new connection. Now to connect Instamojo, here in the action window, you need to enter the API key and the auth token of Instamojo. You can get these things from the API and plugins section of Instamojo account. Let me just show you. This is my Instamojo account on the top right. From here, I'm going to open the settings page. Under the settings page, you can click on account settings. Okay, under the settings page, you can see this API and plugin section. Open it. Here you will find the private API key, which you can copy and paste here like this. Similarly, you can find the authorization token. You can copy and paste it here like this, and then click on save, and you will be connected with Instamojo. Okay, so we are now connected, and here it started asking to enter the payment ID to fetch full details. So here you can see I have received the payment ID here in the response of the trigger step. So I'm just going to map this payment ID label here in this field. So to map it, just click here and the previous step will appear like this. And when you click on it, you will find the data. By clicking on this label, you can map it like this. Okay. Now click on save and send test request button, and in the response, you will get the full details of the payment. Here you can see the payments details started showing up here. Status is failed, currency was INR, amount was this, bias data is this. Okay. So we have received the person's data. Now I want to save these details into ConvertKit first. So just click on this plus button to add one more action window. And here I am going to select ConvertKit application to add a subscriber in a sequence. So here you can see add subscriber to a sequence option. So with the help of sequences, you can send transactional emails automated to your people that you have in the list of the sequence. So just click on this connect option. From here, select add new connection, and here it started asking for the API key and secret of ConvertKit. So guys, you can see that thing from the ConvertKit account settings. So this is the settings page of ConvertKit. Okay. Under settings page, when you scroll down, you will find this API section. So this is the API key, which you can just copy and paste it here. Similarly, you will find the secret. You can just open it and copy it and paste it here. Alright, then click on save and you will be connected with ConvertKit. Alright, so we are now connected, and here started asking to select the sequence ID. So here you can see the list of the sequences that you have. Right now I have only one. The name is sequence only, so I have selecting it. Okay, here it started asking to provide the email address and the first name of the person to whom you want to send the sequencing emails. So guys, I am going to map the data from the previous steps. You can see from the second step you will find the email address, which you can map it here. You can find the first name as well. So I'm mapping the full name here in the first name. It's not a big thing. You can map the full name as well. If you have any tags, you can apply tags here, or you can leave it blank. And now you can test your connection with ConvertKit by clicking on Save and Send Test Request button, and a new subscriber will be added in your sequence. So this is the subscriber section of ConvertKit I have. Right now I only have 2 subscribers. Let us just test our connection. I am clicking on Save and Send Test Request here in my workflow. Alright, and this is the response we got. We got a new subscription ID. That means a new subscriber is added. Let's check here in ConvertKit. Let me just refresh my page. And here you can see we got a 3rd subscriber named as Test Customer. And this is the same person I have mapped here, you can see. And the same email address is also here, test@test.com. Okay. So our connection with ConvertKit is working fine. Finally, you can send the payments data to your spreadsheet that you have in Google Sheets application. So just select the application first, then select the action event as add new row, then click on connect. From here, select add new connection, then click on sign in with Google. And from this window, you can select your Google account by which you have created the spreadsheet. Then you have to provide some additional access to your account. So just click on continue from here. Okay, and you'll be connected with your spreadsheet in a moment. So we are now connected, and here started asking to select your spreadsheet's name. So when you click here, it will show you the list of all your spreadsheets. So my spreadsheet is this one named as Instamojo Payment Details. So I am selecting it from here. Then it will ask you to select the sheet's name. So I have only one sheet right now, which is auto populated here. And here it will show you these fields: name, email, payment amount, status, date. These are nothing but the columns, headers of the columns I have, you can see. So to get this data here, you need to map the values of these headers here in this workflow. So to map the data, you just have to click. And from the previous steps, from the second step, you can map the name of the customer, the email address of the customer, and the payment amount. Everything is here in the second step, and the date as well. All right. And then you can click your test your connection with spreadsheet by clicking on Save and Send Test Request button. Right now I have only one row. Let's test our connection. I am clicking on Save and Send Test Request. Alright, and this is the response we got. You can see here I have got a new row added here as well with the same data that we have mapped. And our connection and our automation is working really fine. And you have to set up this workflow only once. After that, guys, it is going to trigger every time any new payment got successful or fails. The person will be added to ConvertKit and Google Sheets automatically. And I am going to paste the link of this workflow in the description so that you can clone this workflow in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.